Here is a tour of the lifts at the Southside shopping centre in Wandsworth. I have attempted to do a lift tour here several times in the past, but all previous attempts were unsuccessful. This is my first time where I managed to fill all of the lifts. First to Decathlon, which used to have a really nasty and cheap Vimex lift. After just 7 years, the lift was ripped out. It has now been replaced with a H&M Monospace.
Doors closing. First floor. Doors opening.
Now to the main lift that goes between the main mall and the food court. This lift used to have a pink exterior, however some brick cladding has recently been overlaid. It appears as though this is ongoing, as you can still see exposed sections of the pink paint. This lift is an early H&M Monospace with Delta fixtures and custom announcements. This lift is extremely hard to film, and when I initially tried to film this lift, it was out of service.
Doors closing. Southside shopping and mall exits. Doors opening. Thank you. Cinema, restaurants, car park and toilets. Doors opening. Doors closing. Southside shopping and mall exits. Doors opening.
And now to the lift that goes to the cinema. This is another Monospace with Delta fixtures. However, this one is in much better condition. Also, what happened to my camera during this recording? And of course, we now go to the main set of car park lifts. Now to next.
Mind the doors, please. Lift going down. First floor. Mind the doors, please. Lift going up. Ground floor.
Before we visit the main H&M store, we visit H&M Kids, which was a separate shop located opposite to H&M until the 2024 refurbishment and extension of the main store. H&M Kids had a monospace. And the main H&M store had an Otis GeN2. Rather unusual for an H&M, but it was an older store, so it makes sense. But of course, you may be asking, what does it now have following the refurbishment? Has it been replaced with an MP? Obviously it hasn't been Hydrowares as it's a Gen 2. And... And now to River Island, which can have either a lift or a platform lift. And since you see a blue lift on the map, there's a lift here. Now to the other set of car park lifts. These are a pair of Leicesters. Now to Gravity Wandsworth, which used to be Debenhams. This place has been completely overhauled since it was a Debenhams. There are very few signs that this was in fact a Debenhams. Luckily, the lifts are an indicator. No pun intended. The lifts here are a pair of monospaces. TK Maxx time! And there's even less to say here. It's just a Gen 2. Finally, we exit the shopping centre and enter the massive Sainsbury's superstore. This store's ground floor is already larger than any other Sainsbury's I've visited, but on top of that there's a first floor containing clothing. The lift here is a Gen 2, this time with a hybrid voice and a very strange sound in the lift shaft.
Sound of that.
Doors opening. Ground floor. Doors closed.
What the fuck is that sound?
I really don't like that sound.